All righty, good morning. It's 7:08. Sprockets Hunter. It's the
All right, good morning. Here we go.
DJ Alligator getting it too.
Hey, I know Ben's a big part of the show this morning. He had a playlist on yesterday, and I'm telling you, like 6th to 8th grade, every song, I'm like mid-swing and I just stop. I look over and I'm like, again.
Just a banger.
That's just another banger from 20 years ago. Dude, he was rocking Venga Boys. I don't even know if you know what Venga Boys are.
I'm sure
it's
I
the Cedar Point song. No, I'm sorry, Six Flags.
Oh, dude.
The party.
Yeah.
We like the party.
How's that? No, is that different?
That's Fireball from.
Oh, yeah, that's
like
sorry,
3, 4, 5 years ago.
Sorry. It was longer than that. No, wait, how's that one go? The
You got the bald guy dancing outside of the
old guy that was doing like all the the Running Man and everything. Yeah, what happened to that guy?
I don't know. And was it an old guy or was it a young guy?
No,
obviously a young guy in a suit.
Yeah, it was an old guy, doing the worm. There he died.
You're right.
Look
that guy up. Yeah, who was that guy?
The old guy.
I have looked this up before, and if I'm not mistaken, he's also done other things. He pops up other spots too, if I'm not mistaken.
Mr. Six was an advertising character that was used from 2004 to 2010 for the theme park Six Flags. Dude, he's got his own Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Why we forgot about him when we did our best spokesperson conversation.
Oh yeah,
it was great.
Dude, that guy gets you amped. I wanted to go to Six Flags after that. Looks fun. Look at that old guy.
Let's see.
Mr. Six is his name?
According to USA Today, Mr. Six is the creation of Donner Advertising of Southfield, Michigan. Mm-hmm. The success of the ads became such that Six Flags toured the vintage bus featured in the ad to all 31 parks, selling old T-shirts based on Mr. Six.
Really? Dude, that guy figured it out.
Who was he? Oh, Danny Thiessen, portrayed by Danny Thiessen.
You know what? If I remember correctly, that wasn't always disclosed.
I mean, dude,
I think it was a mystery for the longest time, and he did that on purpose. He just wanted to be Mr. Six, and nobody knew who the guy behind the mask was.
Dude, there's very little on this guy. Of course, for some reason, hold on, my computer went back to Yahoo as my default search. Let me change
that's why you can't find it.
I'm going to throw this computer out the window if it does that one more time. Yahoo should not ever be the option. Ever.
No, ever.
Anyway, search engine, default search engine. Google, make default. Yahoo, delete. Thank you.
Delete. Enhance.
So, yeah, dude, he's just a choreographer.
Yeah.
But honestly, dude, there's not like a ton of stuff on him.
There's not a lot on him. I remember this, but it was years ago when I looked it up because I don't know somebody brought. No, we were listening to the damn Venga Boy song again. I'm like, who was that guy?
It's just like I said, we keep him so under wraps. He's a huge part of our cultural fabric.
Yeah, everybody knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think he did a couple other things too. And it kind of phased out. His time came and went.
Yeah. So here, this website I want to go to, but it's got like the little exclamation point that you shouldn't click on. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, dude, there's very little on this guy. Mm-hmm. Huh. Interesting.
He's an American spy. That's what he did.
That's what
disguised himself as a Mr. Six.
And he got around to all these areas.
Kind of like number 2, but he was Mr. Six.
Mr. Six. Interesting.
Number 2, Mr. Six.
Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't plan on talking about the ball dancing guy from the Six Flags commercial from the early 2000s today, but there you go.
We like to party. Nothing like hitting a nice golf shot with Venga Boys in the background.
That'll throw you off. Anyway, that was Ben trying to get in your head. That was Ben getting in your head right
there.
Should
I play golf or should I start dancing? I'm not sure.
I don't know what to do. Now I want to ride roller coasters. What's happening, man? He's in your head. He's in your head. Anyway. Well, that was clearly...
You got the Sandstorm yesterday. He was playing global DJs, if you know anything about that. I was like, dude, Where are you pulling these from?
I'm sure everyone else on the golf course loved it too.
Oh.
Look, I am all for playing music on the golf course. I am, but folks, much like when you're at a bar, there's certain playlists you shouldn't do.
Exactly right.
And also, you don't need a massive speaker blasting it. All right, you don't need a bass tube kicking out your tracks. Okay.
When the old guy comes over in his golf cart and says, "I feel like I'm in Electric Forest." All right, we're in the forest, but for God's sakes, man,
there's techno. You guys have glow sticks on.
It's in the name. No. No. Quit doing that thing with your hands. This is golf.
Having a rave on the golf course, man.
Jesus, people, this is golf. Get Shooter out there.
Oh, my God.
Excuse me, looking for my ball. This is golf.
Go back to your tents. Shanties.
Electric Forest tents.
That was a weird little start to this. So anyway, welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock and Hunter.
Radio.
This is radio. Excuse me. I'm looking for my microphone. This is radio. My headphones. All right. We got to keep it moving here. For God's sakes. It's time for your morning dump.
Yes.
Miyagi.
What was that? Did you just squeeze my boobs? What?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. It's doing like the Miyagi. And then this is your shoulder.
You got the wrong Karate Kid movie. That was the one that behind the red curtain.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Like son.
And when he says finish him, he means something different. That's what he means. Finish him.
Get that little drum thing.
Anyway, let's move on. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. You know you want to pump it. You know you need to pump it.
Do it. Just do it.
Pump that septic, especially in the summer. You don't want an overflow when it's 85 out. Oh.
Just saying, have you ever been in a porta potty in the dead heat of summer?
That could be your backyard if you don't call it. Yeah. So do it. Pump it. This is a great way to maybe fix some relationship problems you're having, or at least I'm going to try and help out anyways.
Okay.
A new survey finds that 69% of American adults think it's sexy when their partner is cleaning. And only half of those surveyed are in a relationship. As far as age, more Gen Z and millennials would like a clean house instead of an expensive gift. The survey was conducted by Talker Research, and 34% of couples who have similar cleaning habits have been in relationships for 5 years or more. So, hey, you want to get your significant other all hot and bothered, maybe pick up that mop, go all Mr. Clean on it.
I think I know what it's from. It's from those videos. I'm stuck in the washing machine.
Is it that? I don't think that's what they're saying here.
I don't think you're stuck.
I don't think that's what they're referring to.
What are you doing back there?
Oh, I can't get out of this massive hole in this.
Wait a second.
Actually, I have seen it. There was a funny video. Some guy, it's like that's some girl spoofing it. Oh, I'm stuck in here. And he just grabs her and pulls her out like you're.
Okay, what are you doing?
No, I don't think that's what they mean, Hunter. I think what they mean is like, hey, if you're there and you're, maybe wiping off the countertop or putting dishes away, your significant other is gonna be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Well, they're doing something. They're doing something productive. That's hot.
Yeah,
I guess.
No, I see that. I can.
Not with me or her. No.
Right. They need to clear this up. It's women find that attractive. Men don't care that the woman is doing what she's supposed to be doing. If I'm going to be completely,
I don't even think she thinks that's what I'm doing. I don't think she's no. She's like he's doing something he's supposed to be doing. All right. Finally,
you missed my great sexist comment I made there. But anyway,
what was it?
I said for guys, we don't care because the woman's doing what she's supposed to be doing. That's right. That's cleaning the house. Right?
Jesus.
Missed it. Anyway, but right, I appreciate when my wife cleans. Honestly, she prefers to do it over me because I don't do a good job. But yeah, that's not a switch for, that's not a turn on for me. But I guarantee you there's been times that I have received sexual favors because I went out of my way to maybe put the dishes in the dishwasher or
Really?
yeah,
I think so.
I am positive that's happened in Kiki and Maya's relationship.
So because you put the dishes away, she got off. She was like,
oh. She went all huck to on me. That's what.
Oh, come on, man. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and not like every time, but there's probably times.
No, I got something to say about that. I don't think that's good. So are you gonna hold something over somebody's head and then?
No, it's not.
I don't like that.
It's not holding. It's not like she's like, you're only gonna get this if you do that. No, I think it's one of those where it's like I just did, like, just for some reason, maybe I just out of nowhere, I'm like, I think I'm gonna get these dishes in there, and she noticed it. Maybe she was having like a stressful day, and she's like, oh, that was such a big help. You know what? I'm gonna pay it forward.
I still don't think that's good. I think you should just do it because you love the person and that's what they want. And because you love them and because we've been together and we got married and we're doing things I'm just here for you.
No. I think
you shouldn't have to do it. I know what you're saying. Like you didn't do it for it. I get it. But still shouldn't prompt it.
And she didn't do it. It was more of like just a
thank you.
Thank you. It's not that she doesn't say thank you other times, you know what I mean? It was just one of those, it just helped usher in the sexy times, maybe it made it easier.
So if you went home right now, did the dishes, that would happen?
Not guaranteed. No, that's what I mean. It's hit or miss.
Well, that sucks.
Like if I go home, take my pants off and start doing the dishes, there's a good chance I'm just going to be standing there with my pants off. You know what I mean?
Right. You're going to be poking the counter.
I think sometimes though, or like fellas, again, because this if the ladies are cleaning, that's whatever. But if fellas, maybe if you notice your lady's having a rough day, or maybe she's a little grouchy, maybe, I don't know, do a load of laundry. Just see what happens.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. I did a load of laundry and that's it.
So
nothing happened after that. Nothing.
So I loaded the dishwasher. Can I load something else?
Come on, man. It's like the scene from Uncle Buck. Come on, get in there.
Get in. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I don't know. I just, if you're getting repaid that way for doing a task, like that's not the right way. And I know that's not what you were saying.
Yeah.
But if it's happening a lot, like, I got to do this if I want this. Like, that's not healthy. That's not good.
No, but also, too, I will tell you, though, men are very simple creatures. And if I know that every time I do this one task, I'm going to get a task done to me.
You're like a cat. You get a treat every time you do something.
It's very simple, all right? It's like, I will.
Buddy.
Yeah. Okay. I will do it again. Thank you for my treat, Yeah, I respond very well to that. Okay,
turn around, circle around.
What's that? Yeah. What's that called?
Shake.
Oh, what's that called? It's positive reinforcement. All right, positive reinforcement. But I take that in beegers and huck to us. I take that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll go to that farmer's market. I will. And I won't complain once. I'll drive you and the girls.
So what you're saying, if you went home and you just straight up asked, like, this is what I want. Can we do this right now? She would say no. But if you did dishes or you cleaned before that and then asked.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If unprompted, I just happen to do a chore, it would help grease the wheels.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. It's a segue.
Maybe we were going to have sex anyways, but less of me begging. It's just more of, in lieu of me begging, please. It's just, that's what it is. Anyway, pick up a mop. You might get laid. That's what I'm saying. What about this? There is a company called 8 Sleep, and it was started 10 years ago by crowdfunding. Their motto is that, quote, sleep is fitness. And they're really trying to prove it. The company has released a mattress topper that they claim can detect when you're snoring. It then changes your position so you can, stop snoring. It can also vibrate to wake you up, which I don't know if people are going to use that just for waking up, and detect your body temperature. It also costs more than $4,000. So if a good night's sleep is worth it to you, you're going to have to Pony up. What do you think about this mattress top?
I think it's stupid. It's too much.
I disagree.
You know what I also think with the sleep trackers?
What?
So I got my sleep tracker. It tracks my sleep every night.
Yeah.
I love it. And I'm like, why? What are you going to do? You're sleeping. It's not like you could change that, right? Maybe you can go to bed earlier, or you can not eat before you go to bed, or you can do things leading up to it. But who gives a damn when you're sleeping? You can't change that.
I see.
I need to get into REM sleep quicker. Okay?
I disagree completely.
Why?
Because the older I get, the more a good night's sleep is important to me.
Yeah.
And this sounds amazing. Something that, oh, hey, I'm on my side. Okay, so now it nudges me. Or it tells.
So you're talking about the topper, not the tracker.
Not the tracker. That I don't understand. That sounds like work to me. I want technology to do it for me. Like this thing, the
I was
body.
talking about the tracker, but the actual mattress is better than the tracker. But
dude, I'm telling you, more and more those sleep number beds that like go up and down and adjust for you. Dude, give me a hospital bed with give me with a call button. Like I'll take that nowadays. The older I get, the more I'm like, hey, believe me, you asked me 15 years ago how important a mattress is. Just give me a cheap mattress. I don't care.
I sleep on concrete.
Sleep on concrete. Dude, in college, some of the positions I slept,
upside down, hanging on the couch.
Hunter, I think you can attest to this. I wake up with pain. I shouldn't wake up because I slept wrong.
Me too.
Did you lost feeling in your arm for like a month because you slept wrong, man?
It's no joke.
You know what I mean? So it
moves you around.
It does body temperature, which, dude, I'm telling you, my body temp's all over the place. I'll wake up sweating, you know.
But what do you get from that? How can you change? That's what I'm saying. It's like, so the bed told me my body's hot. What do I do to keep it?
Well, maybe it cools you. Maybe it's got a cooling sensor. Yeah,
that'd
be
pretty cool. No
flips you over like a burger, you know, cool side of the pillow, right?
Flip me, bed, would you?
I'm done. Flip me.
Okay, I got a question. Have you ever seen an ICU bed?
Mm-mm.
If you, which is not good. You never want to be in the ICU room ever. But if you have been in one of those, they have, I think they call it an air ride bed. Air bed. It's wild.
Yeah.
You sit on, so when people are in ICU, they can't move. Obviously, you broke every limb in your body. You can't be moving. It moves for you.
You eviled over the
exactly.
Over the Canyon.
They put you in a bag of Legos. They pull you in and throw you on the bed. So it moves. It like once in a while, like one side, it'll like kind of pump up.
Yeah,
it kind of moves you around.
Yeah,
it's wild. And I got to sit in one. I wasn't in the ICU. I wasn't in the bed, but the person that was there, it was weeks later, and they were up and moving, and they were like, "Dude, get in that bed, try it out."
Is it what? So atrophy or whatever it is, so your muscles don't.
Yeah, well, no, that's for bed sores.
Bed sores. Oh, okay.
So if you lay in one spot for days, obviously, your skin's gonna get a little raw. Start getting bed sores. So what that does, it keeps moving you around. So you don't get those. But dude, I'm telling you, the most comfortable bed I have ever been in. We looked it up. I'm like, I'm buying one of these.
Yeah, this is mine.
20 grand. 20 grand.
You know what? And I would say, like, again, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, dude, give me that $100 twin. I'll be fine. Stick it into me. Now, 20 grand reasonable for a good night's sleep. Okay, fine. Give it to me. Give it to me. And this is just a mattress topper. This isn't even a mattress. This is a mattress topper, and I'm okay with the price. I'm like, that sounds reasonable. So I can get a good night's sleep because I can't.
Am I going to wake up refreshed? Then here's my money.
Like
I still doubt it though.
Be completely honest. Like when's the last? Now you're right. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. But be honest. Like when's the last time you sat up in that bed and you're like, I feel great. When's the last time you did that?
Probably when I came out of the womb.
It was less.
It's great.
I was just floating around
in
amniotic fluid. This was wonderful. This is great. Yeah. And now
honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
probably the last time I slept in because that's when I start hitting REM sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
I wake up too early for the show to hit REM sleep. So maybe on the weekends I can.
Yeah, weekends maybe. I'm just saying, look, the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, I need like the biggest.
Anything I can get.
Just give me all the gel toppers. Give me the I think they have ones that like you can air flows through it. Give me one of those. Give me some that'll massage me.
Hey, I'll be waiting for the text when it comes out, because it will come out at some point. Maybe not in our lifetime, but you know what I'm going to say.
You're floating.
My invention.
Your anti-gravity one.
Zero gravity sleep.
I don't think you haven't figured out what keeps you from floating to the top and just being stuck to the ceiling.
Well, you just kind of float around. It's like being in that space station, you know.
There's some things I feel like you can end up stuck to a ceiling instead. They're like, turn it off.
That's fine. It doesn't. There's zero gravity. It'd be like you stuck to the ground right now. It's no different.
What if you fart in the middle of the night? You're gonna get launched into the side.
You might get thrusted a little bit a certain way. Yes. That's for real. This is for real. And you know what sucks? Don't fart, because I don't think the fart's going anywhere.
No. And
you're just gonna lay in it for a while until like something happens.
The only time I fart more than when I'm awake is when I'm asleep. Okay. I'm just gonna be ricocheting off.
It'd be like blowing up a balloon and letting it go. That's Brock.
You have to tether me, man. You're gonna
but I'm telling you, with no gravity on you, no pressure, dude, you're gonna wake up. Yeah, you're gonna wake up feeling amazing.
I mean,
not only amazing, I'm telling you this. I'm pretty sure this is a fact. You will live longer.
Think so?
Yes. Gravity kills you.
What about just water?
Your body weight, it's constantly being pushed down to the ground. Without that, you're
okay. I think your gravity thing is a little stretched. What about just those isolation chambers? Don't people say those are amazing? Where you just sit there in water and you float.
I've heard people can't sit in them.
Like you freak out.
The normal person freaks out.
No.
It totally desensitizes every sense in your body. Can't smell
or feel. Or you can't do any of that.
No, so you can't hear, you can't see, it's completely black. You can't feel anything because you're underwater. I mean, you can feel things, but you can't, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds like I'm going to sleep like a baby. That's what that sounds like.
Here's another one. Have you ever seen the video on the world's quietest room?
Oh, yeah. Make people go insane in like 20
insane. Yeah, like the longest person that's been in it. I think there was a guy who like withstood it for a while, but like the average person is like no more than like 2 minutes.
I just recently, when I did that here, when I, shattered my eardrum, they have a room at the doctor's office there at the ear, nose, and throat doctors. And dude, it's a trip. Like no acoustics. Like it's
nothing. Huh?
So I remember I was sitting in there and the lady came in to talk to me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, am I hearing dude, it was so weird.
It's like weird. There's such a thing as too quiet.
Yeah.
And it's odd. Your body's not used to it. And it makes people kind of go insane.
Go nuts, man. Yep. Or it sounds like I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Either way. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see anything. Just put me in that. It's all right. I'll hallucinate until I go to sleep. Okay. It'll be great. Anyway. All right. We got to go. That's your morning dump. We'll be back. Bump that subject. Bump it down.
Oh.
All righty.
You know what? We probably could look up. I'm sure there's a space, like astronaut or whatnot, that talks about sleep in space. And I wonder what they would say about it.
Now, you know what? For me, I don't think I can handle with the whole space thing is just how all the blood is getting, because there's all your blood. I mean, your heart is overworking to pump it, but that kind of
what is that? Because your heart it's pumping up to your head because of gravity.
Yeah.
What do they say about that in space? I did hear something.
You know what I feel like it would feel like whenever I have too much sodium and you get that kind of like in your head, kind of like that kind of like full feeling.
You feel jolly.
Like it's just full. Like you're I can't stand that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I feel like it would feel like in space. Because they sleep tethered in, like they sleep standing up, like strapped in.
Yeah, but you wouldn't feel.
I think you would, though.
No, because there's no gravity. It's just like, I don't know. How do you explain it? It's not like floating in water, because water, there's still gravity and you can still move and there's still stuff on. It would be interesting.
I think water would be better. I do.
Think
Because
so?
you just,
I don't see what my idea is. To like literally, like in bed, you got to crawl, and you like your certain position. Everybody sleeps in their own way,
Mhm.
But with no gravity, you could literally just go into that position and just float around. Like you wouldn't get sore. There's no pressure on my arm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I lay on my arm and I wake up, it's going to be dead asleep.
But I
In
think
zero gravity, there's no such thing because there is no pressure.
I think internally that's where you're gonna have,
Problems.
the problems.
Possibly.
Again, no, I'm no Neil deGrasse Tyson, so I don't know how that works. I don't know how that
It'd be
works.
interesting. I'm gonna look that up. I have an astronaut talking about sleeping in space and see what he says. It's fucking miserable.
Everything hurts. What?
You know?
All right. We got 16.
Couldn't poop the bed in space.
No, you're floating around with your poop.
Just gotta push it that way a little bit. I'll take care of you in the morning. That's gross.
Hit you right in the face.
Oh.
All righty. Good morning. It's 7:35. It's Brock. It's Hunter.
What's up, kid?
Don't forget, we are streaming. I was going to get to everyone. We got the usual. So good morning, Scott. Morning, Eric. Michelle. See, these are all people on the stream. You can join us on there. Eric.
Eric's determined to win those e-bikes, man.
Yeah, he's been out and about. There's been a lot of people, dude. It's going to be, I think this is probably one of the most excited people have been for Screaming Yellow Summer. I know that's what you're talking about.
So I was out at the Bangor location of the Green Door the other day. I'm going to be honest. I think I've been in Bangor like once.
Yeah.
One time in my life. I pull up into the town. First off, I had the GPS going because I'm like, where is Bangor?
Yeah.
Take off the highway, then you keep going.
Yeah, you take the Hartford exit and you go west a little bit, then you go straight north.
Dude, one of the towns active.
Yeah, busy though.
It's a smaller town, obviously. Bangor. It's a smaller town, but where we were set up, I've never seen so many semis in my life. If you listen to the broadcast, hey, it's
and then the train go by.
Train went by 4 times for sure. I heard that you timed that up perfectly when you were there.
Dude, I swear to God, I didn't time it up. They just do it whenever it's like the conductor.
Fire the horn! Fire!
Yeah,
it's right there too.
Yeah. That guy does a neutral drop with that train. Just takes off right when I'm doing the break. It's amazing. But yeah, busy. It's hopping, man. It's hopping.
Thanks. Hey, the people at the Green Door, the bud tenders there. Hunter, I met Hunter.
Oh, you did? Yes. Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm Hunter, and he's like, me too. I'm like, no, you're not. There's only one Hunter. All right.
I think
it's you, not me. I'm out.
Because I talked to Hunter last time I was there, and I'm like, it's nice actually having a reliable Hunter on air. He did a much better job on air than the Hunter I know.
Oh, for God's sake.
Good place, so good people.
It was a good time.
Eric is bound and determined. A lot of people are. It's going to be a good one at the end of the summer. We'll talk more Screaming Yellow Summer later on. Right now, though, we got to keep her moving. It's time for sports.
Mm-hmm.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, how cool, Budweiser's, other great drinks, man. Whatever you got going on, make sure you're stocked up so the party can keep going. Visit all your favorite retailers. They're stocked up with Bud Distributing so you can get stocked up with your favorite Bud products. As always, remember to drink wiser. Bud. All right,
I got 2 stories here. I got a baseball story and a golf story. And the golf one's a little bit more interesting, in my opinion. Not because I like golf better, but just because it's wild.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start with the baseball story. It has to do with hot dogs and food and different kinds of food at stadiums. U.S. Today ranked the top ballparks for food. Here's a rundown of the top 8 stadiums to get some gourmet grub. So you want to start with number 8 or number 1?
Work our way to number 1. Work our way
to number 1. Number 8, Rogers Centre? Was that how you say it? Central? Not Central. It's in Toronto. Anyway, if you're in Canada, go big with hot maple and bacon hot dog. That's their signature dog. I've never had bacon on a hot dog.
No,
I've never even thought about it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Doesn't sound terrible.
No.
Sounds like a breakfast dog almost.
Yeah, like a breakfast dog. There you go.
Yeah. Big old hot maple in. Okay, moving on. Number 7, Coors Field in Denver. The Rocky Mountain oysters on the menu.
Ooh.
Deep fried bull testes.
Oh, yeah. Rocky Mountain High.
Yeah, I'll pass. Brock, you should get a job there because you'd love to carry on the big pickled jar.
I put them both in my mouth at the same time.
These are my favorite.
Yep. Good stuff.
Number 6, Petco Park in San Diego, famous for their fish tacos. That's right. Fish tacos. Not a fan of fish. I don't
like fish tacos. With like a chipotle aioli on there.
No.
Lime.
No.
Cilantro. Some red cabbage. Oh, get out of town, man.
You know why? You know why no fish tacos for me? Because there's regular tacos. And they're so much better.
Huh?
You're going to sit here and tell me a fish taco is better than a regular taco. You're out of your mind.
Depending on the mood I'm in, for sure.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's just move on.
He's
offensive.
You're not living, man. You're
fish
not living.
taco.
Nice. You get like perch or cod on there. Oh,
I'm not saying it's terrible, but a regular taco? Come on.
I actually, you know what? If I were like, if I had the choice, fish taco or regular taco, I'm going to take the fish taco. 9 times out of 10.
All right. That's coming from the guy who eats sardines and makes his liver paste for his brunch.
Sardine taco. There you go.
Jesus. All right. Lone Depot Park in Miami. Expensive food available. That's no joke. There are also 305 stands where the hot dogs and sodas are $3 and the beer is $5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 305. What's that?
Is that the area code?
Zip code.
Like area code, right?
Zip code.
No.
Or is it area? No. It's too short for an area code.
I got hoes in different area codes. Right?
305 has got to be the it's not the zip. Anyway, moving on. City Field in New York. Yeah. Shack Shake is on the center field plaza. Have you ever been to a Shack Shake?
Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Yeah, I've been to a Shake Shack. I've been to a Shake Shack.
People also like the Korean fried chicken over there at City Field, New York. I bet you that's pretty good, honestly. Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, proud of their Dodger dogs. There you go. Number 2,
yep.
Dodger dogs.
Yeah.
Number 2, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. If you're not into tofu tots, try the Chinese dumplings, they're saying. Interesting choice.
No one should be into tofu tots.
No.
Stop it.
What are we doing?
Where was that at? You said Seattle?
That's Seattle.
Of course it was. All those yuppie hipsters out there in Seattle.
They come to a baseball game to eat tofu.
Yeah.
All right.
That's ridiculous.
Insanity. All right.
Stupid.
Oracle Park in San Francisco. Don't miss the Dungeness crab sandwich.
So it's a crab sandwich. I think Dungeness is a type of crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old crab sandwich. Honestly, I've had a crab sandwich before, and it's pretty damn good, depending on where it's from.
Well, it's like a seafood. It's probably like a seafood salad.
I think what they put on this one, but it was delicious.
You do. I like a seafood. You get like the salad shrimp, the little shrimp with crab, and then you do like dill and almost like a tzatziki style with the seafood in there. It's delicious.
It's the most normal food combination you've put together. I'm proud of you. I'm proud.
It's good. What?
There you go. Hey, number 1. Yeah, barely. San Francisco. There you go. All right, moving on because I got to get to this story. This is amazing, dude. Frank Bensel Jr. You know that guy, right? No, you don't. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows who that is.
Big Frank Jr. Yeah, I know his dad, Senior.
Big Frank. Yeah. Didn't make the cut for this weekend's U.S. Senior Open, obviously. But the golf pro at Century Country Club in New York had a round for the ages on Friday. What do you think he did? Before I say it. Take a guess.
I think it's more than just a great score. 3 hole-in-ones in a single round.
Bensel hit a hole-in-one on a 185-yard par 3 fourth hole. Followed it up with another hole-in-one on the next hole, a 203-yard par 3. Hole number 5. The average golfer has a 1 in 12,500 chance of hitting a hole on any given par 3. Benson needs to go and get a lottery ticket. That's no joke.
So I was close. So he hit 2 hole-in-ones, and they were
back to back hole-in-ones.
Yep.
How? You did something. You held the door for an old lady, and she was an angel or something. Like there's no way.
Got that? You know what? He had that swing.
I guess here's the thing: if you hit a hole-in-one, if you're a decent golfer, which he was a pro, he's a pro, country club pro. You got that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like it's like.
Well, and also too,
but it's not like that. But like in basketball, you hit that 3-point shot. You're like, dude, I'm feeling it. Feeling it. I can hit the next 3. Let's go. Give me the ball. Pass me the rock. Like, give me the club. I just hit a hole-in-one. I'm feeling it. Let's go.
We'll add this too. What about this? Pressure's off. You got a hole-in-one on the day. You're done.
Dude.
Don't worry about it.
Here's another question. Didn't think about this. Just thought of this. For some effing reason, the rule is if you hit a hole-in-one, you got to buy everybody drinks around you. Everybody.
Not buying
anybody you saw it. There you go. You got a drink coming. So you got to give them 2?
No, I'm not buying anyone drinks.
2 rounds.
Why do you get a drink? Because I had a great golf shot. No,
it's the rule.
I ain't buying anyone. If
it's the rule, dude. Brock, you'll get mugged. I'm serious. You will be on the ground getting kicked in the ribs if you do not buy people rounds after a hole-in-one. It's a rule.
I don't care. I ain't buying.
It's so much a rule. Listen to this. No, there's no choice. We will breach your bank account and grab that money and pay for it.
Hire a hacker to an elaborate scheme.
Look at me in the eyes. They are serious about this, dude. I'm telling you. So much so, hear me out. In Japan, this is legit. I think it's Japan. Legit hole-in-one insurance. Hole-in-one insurance. You go to a building and you pay them money monthly. So if you hit a hole-in-one, they'll take care of it.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I'm going to say it right here, right now, folks.
It's so serious and such a big deal and for real in the world of golf that there's such thing as hole-in-one insurance.
You know what I just decided? I'm going to take my golf game very serious now. All right. I'm going to practice so I can get better to hopefully get closer to hit a hole-in-one. So if I ever do, I can tell everyone to suck it. I'm not buying you around. I'm willing to spend time away from my wife and daughter to practice my golf game, increase my odds of hitting a hole-in-one, just so I can tell everyone I hit it and you ain't getting
here's the thing. Nobody will know.
What?
Didn't hit a hole-in-one.
No, I'm going to.
Nobody's going to tell anybody else.
Yeah. I'm going to record every hole I hit, everything. I'm gonna. That's how serious I'm about telling
AI. It's an AI hole-in-one. Wasn't real.
Hire a guy.
If you do not complete the hole-in-one, it is not valid. And to complete it, you have to buy the drinks.
Dumbest thing. Okay, what do I hear? Michael just said a 10-year-old got a hole-in-one at the junior tournament in California Friday. Did he have to buy everyone around a chocolate milk? He can't buy people drinks at the bar.
He's got to get a job. Sorry, kid. Go mow some lawns. We'll be here waiting.
I'll tell you what. If you hit
his dad probably had to buy all the drinks. We'll just say that.
No, you know what? When I go, if you hit a hole-in-one,
I'm going to agree with you. Yeah. It's a weird rule. It's a weird rule.
It's not in the rule books. It's one of those unspoken rules or rules of the game. Shut up. I'm not doing it. That's the dumbest
thing.
The dumbest thing ever. You know what? Why don't you buy me a drink? I'm the great golfer. Buy me a drink.
That's what you would think. But
so stupid. Anyway. So does it make you mad that this guy got 2 hole-in-ones back to back? And
no, I'm over that.
Yeah.
No, I got such an opinion on the hole-in-one thing. I mean, yes, great golfers hit hole-in-ones. Yes. Holes in one in holes in whatever, however you say it. But the majority of golfers that hit hole-in-ones are the guy who is 13 beers deep Wasn't even looking at the ball as he swung and just caught it.
He just got done peeing in the bushes.
And it catches perfect, rolls up, clink, goes in the hole. Never golfs again. This is his third time golfing, and he's like 47 years old.
Yep.
I don't know. I know you don't know.
Seems like you finally come to terms with it, Hunter.
What is that?
Just again, you overthink it.
You know what I think it is? The better you get at golf, the more tweaks you have in your swing, and the more you're thinking about things. To where the average golfer is just like, it's just pendulum. We're just here to swing the club. I don't know anything about spin rate. I don't know anything about coming from the inside out. I'm not thinking about anything. I just hit the ball and it went in the hole.
Hunter, I'll be completely honest with you. Whenever we golf and distance is brought up, means nothing to me. I don't know what club to pick.
I know you don't. I know you say 8-iron all the time. You're like 8-iron. I'm like yeah. 8-iron. It's 194 yards. 8-iron.
Let's see. You got all these. You got Hunter up there with his little, his little distance finder. It looks like we're 175 out. Okay,
like, I'm gonna do that. What does that
mean? I'm gonna grab a club and hit it.
You know what I did on my very first set of clubs, the hand-me-downs? I took a Sharpie and I wrote on the back of the club the average distance of that club.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though.
I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was,
you can write the distance. Doesn't mean you're not going to chunk that thing. All right.
Exactly.
You're not going to.
But at least I have the right club in my hand. At least I know
the right club. Tell you what, if I'm 150 out and I chunk my driver, I just got a good chance of hitting that to the hole.
You're not wrong now. All right, question.
Worm burn its way to the hole. That's what it's gonna do.
You're 8-iron. No, because you know you're 8-iron too well.
I don't.
Your pitching wedge. How far do you think you hit your pitching wedge?
I don't know. 90 yards.
You can hit it further than 90.
All right.
You can hit it. You can hit a pitching wedge like 115.
115, perfect.
115 to 120.
Good enough for me. All right, I'll take it. Give me another one.
What if you golfed by yourself? Would you just look at a bag of clubs and be like,
I don't know. I'd learn a lot probably going by myself.
Do you at least know that the more loft on the club, the shorter the shot is?
Oh, yeah, I get that.
You know that, right?
That's kind of what I gauge. It's like, oh, this looks like I need that much. I go by feel. I
like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate saying this, but for the amount of golf you play, you got potential. You're decent.
I know what SW means.
I'm gonna call her out the other day.
That's my sand.
I'm trying to teach her how to golf a little bit. She's a lefty just like you, and she likes getting out there. And she comes to the green with her pitching wedge. I'm like, oh, you're gonna chip it in. Don't chip on the green. You can't do that, Amanda. Go get your putter. She's like, it is my putter. It's got a P on the bottom. I'm like, oh God. It's your pitching wedge. That's a pitching wedge.
It's confusing.
Don't say that out there too loud.
It's confusing.
She's like, oh, P as in pitching wedge.
It's confusing. I don't blame her. Yeah. P, putter. Putter.
You gotta learn somewhere.
Right. Got all these
Don't
numbers.
drive on the greens, Brock. That's the number one. Keep the golf cart away from the greens.
Nah, you're fine. Drive up there. Drive up there and pick up your hole in one you just shot. All right. Right there.
Right.
Anyway. All right. Well, congrats to the guy. And hey, don't buy anyone drinks. You don't need to. That's ridiculous. All right. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
What's the topic?
What's a real life cheat code?
Oh, yeah.
Midwest data. We got 1.5. We have about 2 minutes yet. By the way, good morning, everyone. If I miss you, good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Alan. Morning, Stacy. Yeah, that zip codes are the 5 digits. That's right. Area is the 3. I was confused on that. Yeah. Good morning, Gavin. All right. I got hoes. Who sings that one, Mr. DJ?
Different area.
Different
I
area.
don't know that one.
He's got hose.
Oh.
I gotta look it up now. Hold on. I got hose. Oh, that's ludicrous.
Luda, huh?
Yeah, area codes featuring Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg. That's who I was. Yeah, Nate Dogg.
One of summer's greatest
Nate
hits.
Dogg. We're having a Nate Dogg.
Fucking 15-second ad bullshit.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Michael. I forgot a 10-year-old. That was actually in our email. Somebody sent that to us.
Oh, I got pros. I thought it was I got hose. I got pros.
Bro, you got the edit. That's the edited version.
Is it? No, this says a few official music videos.
Yeah, that's the official. You can't play hose on MTV.
I like Luda. He's good.
Yeah, me too. I like Luda.
All right.
And Ja Rule, the Spartan brand, Tupac.
Murder.
Have you seen the video of Tupac when he was like 13? He was trying out, I think it was like a high school play or something. It's not Tupac.
Really?
Yeah,
Different?
he did straight up Steve Urkel.
What?
Yeah, it's all an act. The whole thing was an act.
I'll check it out. Right, here we go.
It's pretty wild.
All righty. Good morning. 7:55. We'll get into this. Don't forget, we are streaming. We'll be out for the next 10 minutes or so, whatever. But right now, your topic of the day, I like this one, and maybe we'll help some people out here. What is a real-life cheat code? Real-life cheat code.
Actually, I just looked
You got a real-life cheat code?
Yeah. Right X, right, left, right, R1, right, left, X, triangle.
What is that?
God mode for Vice City.
I said real life, not.
It's a real life cheat code. It's real. You type it in, and it happens in real life, and you get God mode.
Is that for Vice City? Is that what it was? Vice City?
No, San Andreas. I'm sorry.
Oh, San Andreas. Okay, both good. Both good.
GTA code.
No,
all right, on a more serious note, what do you got one?
Yeah. Please and thank you. Real life cheat code. I know that seems,
yeah.
It just
Smile and just don't go straight to anger.
And I just like being nice, I guess, is maybe what I'd chalk it up to. But I live by the adage: you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. All right, I have gotten way more. I think. How do I word it? Life has been easier if when you're nice, or life is easier when you're nice. And I know there's some times where you don't want to be nice. All right, all right. But like Patrick Swayze says in Roadhouse, I want you to be nice. I want you
be nice.
To be nice. And
it takes you far. It really does. It takes you great distances.
For example, all the times I see people like at customer service, like
you're not helping your situation.
You're not helping the situation at all. You're ruining that person's day and everything. I guarantee you're gonna get much better service if you're just nice.
I always ask about that person's day. How you doing? How's your day going?
Yeah.
If there's a joke at hand, you can kind of, you give them the little elbow, like, hey.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be out. You're going to be off work soon, right? It's just, there's something about positivity that just takes you so much further.
Yeah.
But yet people are just,
they
start yelling. Like, I'm not going to give you anything if you're yelling at me in any occasion.
Right.
Anything.
Hey,
with start yelling back.
Anything.
You're right, though. That blows my mind.
Just
jump to anger.
And I get it. Like, I'm angry lots of times when, let's say I got to go to customer service or this or that. But usually if I'm nice, things go a lot better.
You know what that is? Those are the people that just, as a kid, and then their parents would give them whatever they wanted.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Because they didn't want to hear them just scream and cry. They never learned the lesson.
I mean,
I can just scream, bitch, and cry, and I will be given anything that I'm crying for. That's not true.
Well, just be nice.
Yeah. And then they don't get what they want, and they get worse.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there wondering why.
Yeah.
It's because you suck.
Yeah, you suck. Just be nice.
No social skills. So yeah, just be nice.
Manners. Be nice. Cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
We got some answers here on social.
Can I get mine, DJ?
Go.
This
Yeah.
is one that just came to mind real quick, and I want people to know this. Okay, DJing weddings, just DJing in general. All right. 50% of the requests are good. If 50% of them are terrible.
Yeah.
But if you're playing requests, you got to play requests.
Yeah.
So I figured this out. There's always one person who keeps coming back and giving me the worst requests over and over.
Like, this
it doesn't fit. Like, I don't say that. I'm saying this in my head. But you know what I do now? I give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Every time somebody has a crappy request, hey, Joey over here wanted to hear blah, blah, blah. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Floor clears. He sees it. And now he's called out. It's the last time he'll come up and request a song.
That's a cheat code for you. That's a cheat code for you.
But I want you guys to know what's going on. Your request sucks, and I'm going to call you out.
Cheat code for everyone else. Don't request a crappy song. There you go.
Subliminal call out, and I love it.
Damn it.
Joey's the only one out there dancing now.
It's like, I don't care. I love this song.
Cheat code on the party, man.
Let's see. What's a real life cheat code? Robert had a good one. He said money. Clearly, money is a real life cheat code. I hate to say it. Money.
Yeah, it sucks.
If you got money, you automatically already got a step up.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things with money, and not necessarily great things.
Yeah,
there was a lot of people that are starting to come into light that have a lot of money. We're doing very bad things.
But I think
and nobody else could do those things if you were poor.
For sure. But let's maybe take it back just a little bit, even on smaller things. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have tell you what, a $20 to the bartender at the beginning of the night. Mm-hmm. Usually I'm going to get served first. You know what I mean? It's gonna... Yeah. So we don't have to be, eyes wide shut what's going on with all, the rich people kind of parties, but, the Illuminati.
Let's go back on the request thing again.
Yeah.
If you throw a $10 bill down and say, hey, I want this, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that $10 bill. I'm going to play a damn song.
Even if
it's shark.
Remix. Just play the remix. People like that.
$10 richer.
Robert said smiling. That goes into what we were talking about before. Just being nice. Smiling is a real life. What's they always say? It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. Well, smile. I'm happy.
Feel bad for Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, but that for him though, it's opposite. It made him a killing. Let's see.
You do the mean face?
What I got to really focus.
That's an ugly face, isn't it?
I can't. It's ugly, man. You got to really focus to do it. Let's see. Oh, Stacy had a good one. The arrow by the gas gauge in your car shows you what side your tank is on.
If you don't know that by now, I've seen that on so many memes. And
dude, there's a lot of people that don't know things about their cars, and I see them driving every single day.
Here's another thing too. Like that. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna say it. That arrow shouldn't be there. Is this the first time filling up your car? First time I can understand, but anything beyond the first time,
yeah. That's true.
You should know.
You should know. You should know.
Come on. Are you that dumb? What side is it on?
I literally just got this car. All right. It had a full tank.
That's the only excuse you got. That's it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Come on. If you don't know which side your gas is on, you probably shouldn't be driving the car in the first place.
You know what I do hate is Kiki's gas tank is on the, which I don't know why automakers why is it on the other side? It should be on the driver's side. It should always be on the driver's side. It should always be on the driver's side.
Something with the internals of the car where they couldn't put the tank on that side.
Yeah. Well, figure it out, automakers. Yeah.
All right. You gotta walk all the way around my car.
Yeah. And also, too, pulling in. I got my far side to the gas pump. Never sure how close I need to be.
Did you fill your charger up from the license plate?
It was below the license plate.
Was it?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yep. Which I hated, to be honest. I hated that because you always the little spring.
Oh,
You always had to you had to hold it.
Hold
so
it
I had
up.
to sit there the whole time.
Yeah, and hold
And
it.
then there was no on a 71 car. There's no little fuel stopper. That
All
thing.
right. Yeah.
I'm like, oh shoot!
Oh.
Just pumped 10 gallons worth of gas on the ground. My bad.
You're like that guy who put the gas thing in his pole holder in his boat and came back and it was up to like $400.
That's why you don't leave the pump.
No, I'm not that dumb. No, I'm leaving mine still. I don't mind a pole holder. All right.
I don't know.
Come on.
That dude,
It's just open. I didn't have to unscrew anything. That's wild. This must be a new thing.
If he would have stayed there, he maybe would have realized his stupidness a lot sooner.
That's him. Don't put me in his category.
Walking away. Unbelievable. Dude, that boat was full of gas. If no one knows what we're talking about, look up Guy fills boat up, pontoon up with you. Dude,
what did you go inside and eat? Like,
yeah.
No joke. Like, he's gone for a while.
Like, to pump that much gas. You know,
it was like rounding 450 or something.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like, you could see the standing gas in his boat. Unbelievable. Don't light a match.
Oh God.
Let's see. A couple more here. Josh said if you want to break 80, don't play the back nine. There you go. That's smart. That's a good life.
Don't play the back.
We shot a great round of golf, guys. Only played the front nine though.
All right.
Front nine. Yeah. This was a Reddit post. I was going to go through and see if there's any.
Eric said in the golf world, foot wedge.
Foot wedge, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
just kick it out from underneath that tree. Honestly, just do it. We're not here for millions of dollars.
Right.
I don't want you breaking your wrist, hitting roots.
Yeah. The clubs are expensive enough, okay? You're not going to Tiger Woods that thing, all right? Out of that tree, all right? From behind that tree. Anyway. Any other ones? Real life cheat codes? Be nice if we had some more. Ooh, this is a clean while you're cooking. That's a good real life cheat code. Yeah. I've started doing that.
What's hoopla? Alan just said, when at hoopla, fill the bottom of the cup with toppings, then add the ice cream.
Oh, it's a frozen yogurt place. I like that. Yeah. A frozen yogurt place.
Okay.
That's actually really smart. I've never thought of that. Because you're always trying to figure out, like, oh, get my toppings on here and everything. You put them in there. You're stirring it up anyways. Yeah. Alan, you just changed my life.
I do that with hot dogs and brats. I always put the relish, the ketchup, whatever you're putting down first, and then the hot dog on top.
Yeah, that's smart.
When you eat it, it's not all over your face or falling out. Yeah. Kind of keeps it in the sand or the bun.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
There are a lot of good hacks out there.
Well, yeah, I think we'll table this one for another day because anytime we can improve our lives or make it so I can be even lazier, I love it.
If you're on the stream, here's one. Rubber band your remotes together.
That is a good.
They're harder to fall into the couch, and you always find it.
Yep.
I used to have mine on a paint stick because I had so many remotes I couldn't touch it.
Like a gas station bathroom key.
Never lost it though.
Never lost it.
Never lost it.
It's not stupid if it works. Okay.
All
right. We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. Stick around.
I got one more for you golfers out there. I know we've been talking about golf a lot. Put your towel, the towel on your bag. I went and bought a janitor keychain, retractable, because they're more sturdy and they're more powerful, the janitor ones. And so when you're riding, you can just kind of grab your towel from the back and clean whatever you need to clean while you're going to your ball. It's kind of nice.
Those things are fucking rigid, man.
They
can handle all those keys. All right. Well, hey, we are all set. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. All right. See you tomorrow.